Here he is, look. Go on, you have a roll about in the snow, boy. He's alive. I know some of you were concerned about Rusty, but here he is. I think he just went off for a little wander. So I don't blame him, because there's so much to explore up here. But there he is. Look at that view. Absolutely beautiful. As you can see, we have snow on the floor. Can't even see our grass really, apart from the tufts that I've missed when we mowed it, or I mowed it. Shouldn't blame you guys, it's me. What was I going to say? Yes, so like I said from the start, this is going to be a mini series, and it's just mainly to see how we can survive through winter and sort of progress. So I think what we'll do is, how we'll end the series is we'll carry on as if we were playing kind of normally, so that we are building ourselves up, which obviously we have been, especially with the silage bales. And then when it comes to the end of winter, we will obviously wrap it up there. But I'm going to keep this save game just in case I feel like coming back and having another play around. But yeah, we're going to sort of carry on as if we were just starting from scratch kind of thing, building ourselves up, which we pretty much did from the start. So I thought we'd do something a little bit different to start with. So I'm going to jump in the tractor. How cool does that look with all the snow on the tractor, the wheels? I'm hoping this trailer doesn't go for a wander down the hill. I don't think it will. I think it doesn't sort of like when you're loading logs onto it sometimes. So we'll leave that there because we don't need it. And without putting a massive hole in the side of our home or running over Rusty. Whoa. He's alright. He knows how bad my driving is. Right, so I'm going to head down this way because I think we're going to go and get ourselves some chickens. Now, I know I do chickens a fair bit. God, look how much we're sliding. That's going to be fun going up and down the road like that with the snow. Yeah, I know I do tend to do chickens a fair bit, but I do like chickens, and they seem to be quite profitable on FS22, just like they were on 19. Now, we probably won't even get any eggs by the time this series ends. Hopefully we might get a few, but the main reason for doing chickens is obviously it's going to be something a bit different to what we've already done, and they are the cheapest ones to start off with. I mean, the smallest cow barn there is 75 grand, the horses are 55, pigs are 28, sheep are 26, and look at the chickens, 6 grand to get us going. Yes, it only holds 30 chickens, but what do we care? So I'm kind of thinking, look, we should place it somewhere down this end, because this seems like the flattest area. I know it's not amazing, and I don't really want to go too much into our sort of grass field. You can just make out the boundary of the actual field itself. I know we do have, although that wouldn't be too bad a spot, so I'm not too worried about that shape. I don't want to keep it sorry, I don't want to be too close to the road. But I was thinking kind of here, because the trees will give them a little bit of protection. But I'm a bit worried about whether it's going to do any landscaping. If we can get the numbers down a bit. Or what about over here? 280, that's not too bad. I shouldn't think that's going to change the ground too much if we're only a couple of hundred over. Come on, I had about 280 there just a minute ago. That is right on the edge of our field. I'm worried that's going to ruin that. Right. Let's go for that. Oh, I didn't like the look of that. I think that might have changed the terrain a little bit there. Right, so it's dug in a little bit. I don't think it's ruined the field much. Yeah, so it's dug in a little bit, but we should be able to. Let's give it a test with the tractor. I think that should be fine. Whoa there. I just love how much the snow actually affects the vehicle performance. Oh, that's good. That's okay. We're going to have a little bit of a bump when we come out up there. Whoa, a little bit. Quite a bit. That's okay. We'll just go in and out sideways, lengthways. Right, we're going to head down to the shop because obviously we do not have any way of getting chicken feed apart from buying it from the shop. Now I'm hoping if we were to buy, I don't want to be leasing any trailers or anything like that, I'm hoping if we can buy a big bag we'll be able to hook it onto there, but I've not tested it, so I'm not quite sure whether we're going to manage that or not. We put them, I don't know, like that. What's the view like there? We'll go out cab. Right, so we need to head right down there. So again, this is going to be fun. I'm probably going to lower them down a bit more actually, because I don't want this rolling over. God, these people want to slow down. There's treacherous conditions out here. So yeah, we probably will have to go back to doing a bit of logging at some point, because that's going to be still one of our main sources of income. Whether we get to do any more mowing, baling, silage bales, I'm not sure. That's not a, look at that view though. I just love the way the sun catches all those mountains over there. Oh, I've got traffic behind me now. This is our favourite corner, just there. So this is obviously going to take me a while to get to the shop. I don't expect to have you staying with me all the way down there. Look at this sun beating in here. This snow surely must melt soon. So yeah, anyway, I will see you down the shop and we'll see what we can do with a big bag of wheat. Right, we made it in one piece. So let's head in to the shop, see what they can do for us. Another one wearing shorts, look. Madness. So let's just park there for a minute. Right. So we want a big bag because I think that's going to be easier to handle than a pallet. And we want wheat. I think 1,000 litres is going to be plenty for just 30 chickens. So we're only going to buy one of those. That's going to cost us 1,400. And then obviously we need to buy the chickens themselves. That is over there. Now let's start the fun by trying to pick this up. I was going to say, is it going to let me pick it up without opening the jaws on this, but I don't even know if it's going to let me pick it up full stop, so that would be interesting. And a bit educational, because it's going to teach us, some of you may already know the answer to this, but it's going to teach us whether we can actually do this. So, is that lined up? I think it roughly is. Oh, it doesn't like that, does it? Worst comes to worst, we'll have to get a bag lifter. Right, let's try the jaws open. Oh. Oh yes, we are in. Right, let's close them up. Maybe that will lock it into place, I don't know. Ah, yes guys, we are in. We have done it. Right. Now we need to head back up. I may go back up this way. I quite like this route. It's not as good coming up, but I don't think it's as bad or steep as this way, because this is the way we normally come down and up, or I do, and you've got all this to contend with. So I think if I come out of the shot and go across, no, I'll turn right and go across all those roundabouts up there, turn right. Okay, so this could be a fun journey. I've already forgotten what I said I'm going to do. Turn right here, isn't it? Right. Literally. So they're probably thinking, what is this madman doing with a bag of wheat swinging around through town? Well, I'm on a mission to feed my chickens. That's what I'm on a mission for. There's that madman again with the shorts on. He's got a t-shirt on. What is wrong with these people? They're braver than me. Right, let's concentrate, otherwise someone's going to get smacked with a bag of wheat in a minute. Probably need to keep an eye on the fuel as well on this tractor. It's probably using a fair bit backwards and forwards. I just thought of that when we went past the fuel station back there. But it'll be fine for now. I'm not going to be doing lots of trips backwards and forwards. Right, I think it's up here. So this is the journey up. Come on, Fiona, you can do it. It's Fiona Fent. Yes. It could very well help us with the weight on the back and the weight of the big bag. It's just going to be a case of, again, whether there's any people coming towards us. Oh, there we go, spoke too soon. I don't mind it on this bit because you can fit two vehicles easily through here. but it does narrow down in a minute. And then the next thing will be to decide, do we go full on and get 30 chickens straight away? Obviously that's going to give us the best chance of getting eggs quicker before the series ends. Just look at that. It is a very, very good looking map, I must admit. This top half, or bottom half, depending on what way you want to look at it, of the map is very, very challenging. Because when I was setting all this up, I thought, right, I want to set myself away from the town. I want to be out in sort of the middle of the nowhere. Find a decent plot with a decent amount of trees on, because that is going to be our main source of income at the very start. And I picked that spot, which it probably is one of the better ones up this end, but it is a bit of a pain to get to. But you can probably see what I mean about coming this way. It is a lot more friendlier. I've been very impressed with this Fento coming up and down here. I do love this tractor. It was one of my favourite tractors on FS19. This is the bit where it gets really narrow and you can't even see if anyone's coming. Come on, Fifi. Right, I think we are almost there, guys. There it is, we're over there. So that wasn't too bad. I definitely think that way is quicker. It's just a little bit further away from the town where you want to be. Let's just cut across our field. And now let's hope we don't tip over. Could have stayed on the road because it's only there, but right. Let's stop there because I don't want to be going down that dip. Right, chickens. Somewhere about here, maybe. Where's it gone? There we are. Right, how much would 30 chickens be? Oh, that's not too bad, is it? 16.50. Let's do it. Buy it. Hey, there they are. Sorry to throw you straight into these wintry conditions, but we could do with some eggs. So let's get you fed. I think if we go in from that far end there, should be a little bit friendlier for us. Right, that wasn't a very good turn, was it? So they are taking a fair bit, and that is finished. We will put the bag of wheat. Oh, that's another point. I've got to get this off now, haven't I? Right, let's open up the jaws of death. Will it just let me tip it out? Slide off, please. Slide off. Oh, brilliant. We've got wheat. Bag of wheat stuck. There we go. Thank you very much. Right, so that can stay there. Right, let's turn that off a second. Look at that. Yes, so they only took 750 litres, which is pretty good. So let's give them a little check. There we go, they're already at 10% health. Good, good. I'm happy with that. So we have chickens, guys. Awesome. Right. Where's the tractor gone? I'm going to go back up the top. Me and Lunchy? Me and Rusty are going to have some lunch. And I'll bring you guys back in again in a bit. Right. We've just had our lunch. Very full up. I think we'll cut down a few trees just to top the money back up. Probably just carry on sort of around here. They're all pretty good sized trees. I just hope that that does not wander. Probably the flattest bit I can find for that to sit on, apart from being right outside the house. But I don't really want to be doing that, so we will go for a few of these trees. I'm wondering if I should cut them so they land up there instead of flying down the slope like that. I don't know. Right, so where are we aiming for? Roughly something like that, maybe. That's a good shot. I did actually consider, and I'd like your thoughts on this, whether it was worth, I know it is very, very expensive, leasing one of these, even if it was just a smaller one. But another thing, what with it being 12 miles per hour, it is going to take an absolute age to get this up here. And it also is 22,000 to lease. I just thought we could literally blitz these trees and possibly even sort of hang the harvester header over there so it just shoots the cut straight into this trailer and then off we go. The tractor will obviously still be hooked up to the trailer, so that shouldn't wander around. Yeah, because we would make that money back quite easily. But it depends sort of how much we get charged for using it. So let me know what your thoughts are on that. Because this is all well and good, but it is a very, very slow process. But it is worth it. And that is the thing. A lot of people think logging's a quick way to make money. It's very time consuming. But it is definitely worth it. Right. It's a shame we've got no way of sort of properly pacing this out. It's kind of just guesswork. It gives us a chance to test the new front loader out and see if it does have a better reach on it. I think it has. Because obviously it looks bigger than the last one. Something like that. Right, this... Actually, let's get a couple more chopped down. Let's pick that one. We'll get a few chopped down, and then we can. I mean, we roughly only. I thought that was going to be a tree we couldn't cut down then for some reason. Yeah, what was I saying? I think we can only roughly fit 2 decent sized trees in that trailer anyway, so we'll get this one trimmed up and cut up. I expect Rusty's a little bit upset about us taking all these trees down because we're taking away his options for going for a wee up against. Right, what is going on with this one? Thank you. This is quite a long one actually. I mean, to be fair, they are really tall trees over here. I mean, look at that one. It's not very thick, but it's very tall. Be careful not to go too long because we'll never pick them up. In fact, as well, this is the fence first little taster of logging, isn't it? What's the end of that? I'll probably be able to pick that one up, won't I? Yeah, just about. Right. Here we go. So let's drop that trailer down there. And now for the fun to start. See if we can sneak through there. Oh, here we go. Good job that. God, look. It's very, very hard to turn in the snow. Definitely not the best conditions to be doing all this, but we haven't got much choice. Right, we'll do a couple and then I'll probably bring you back in when we've got a full load. Or if the trailer starts going down the hill, I'll try and remember to hit record this time. Oh, there's a tree stump there, isn't there? Right, let's go up this way because it should give us a little bit more height. See, that looks very small. Oh, there we go. That was a bit, no, don't hit the trailer because you're just going to make things worse for ourselves. And now I'm driving over. Oh, I can see how this is going. Right. Yeah, that looks quite small compared to the length of the trailer, this log, but it's okay. Right, hopefully we should have a bit more control with our steering and driving now. Now the snow has gone. I can see clearly now the snow has gone. I expect a lot of you just turned off now after that, haven't you? There won't be any more singing, I promise. Right, I'm going to get this one loaded on and then I'll bring you back in when we've got a full load. So, can I sneak through that way? Not really, not without going right around the back. Rusty's gone off again, look. Oh, come on. Stop hitting the trailer. Right. There we go. Right, I'll get this loaded up and I will see you in a bit, people. Right guys, I think we've got a full load, or a decent load anyway. That is both those trees all on there. I think there's no more bits left. Starting to get a little bit darker now up in this corner. This trailer did move a little bit again. It swung round like it is now, and luckily I was round this side, and as it swung round I actually hooked up to it with the front 3-point and dragged it back round to where it started off. So let's see if we can make it down to the biomass heating plant without any hiccups. This is going to be a little bit tricky. It's just that corner. Now someone did, apologies for forgetting your name, but someone did suggest about using cruise control to slow your speed down, which I think we might actually try. So let's turn that down. I don't know, what should we go for? 10? Oh, we're getting beeped at now. Now, I don't know if they meant putting it into cruise control now, or just hitting it as you're getting too, or going too fast kind of thing. But we're going to cruise down at 10 miles per hour because we've got all the time in the world. The people behind are probably going to get a bit, but they can wait. Unless they want to see another horrific accident, which happened before on this corner. I think we may even knock that down a bit more. He's coming around there too fast. See, this is what I'm up against. .4 miles per hour. Steady as she goes. Oh, this could be the future. That is more like it. That is more manageable. Right, foot down. There's money to be made. That would be horrendous if I tipped over now, wouldn't it? That is a brilliant suggestion though. Apologies for forgetting your name. If I can find the comment, I will put your name up on the screen. Right, let's release those straps because they should all stay on there. They're pretty... Oh, one fell off. That's right, it's in the zone. So there you go, there's another 12,337. So that is what I mean about leasing one of those forestry machines. That was just off of 2 trees. And to be fair, they weren't the biggest. They were tall, but they weren't very thick kind of thing. So let me know what you think about that. I know some of you guys say, oh, it's your series, you do whatever you want, but I do like to get feedback from you guys. But I think we will leave it there for that episode. So we've made a little bit more progress. We've got some chickens. How are they doing anyway? I know it's only been a couple of hours, but let's check on them. There they are. Look, their health's already up to 40%. Productivity's 40%. Hopefully we will get some eggs at some point. And they've eaten a little bit of food, but not a lot. Excellent. Yeah, we'll leave it there for that episode. So I hope you have all enjoyed it. If you have, please give us a like. And if you haven't subscribed yet, then please do. And don't forget to hit that notification bell so you don't miss any future videos of mine. I've been Farm Sim Snowy. Stay frosty.